How can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Hey, my name is Joe Metal and you're watching Kasa TV. Keep watching and stay blessed. God bless you. All right, this is the 21st VGMA Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. I am here as usual. Me baby, me Nembi. And when I come, I interact with industry people. I was saying who is winning what, who is taking which and what home. I'm here with Akesse Brempong, gospel musician, international. Obia Nimno, bro. Me that's Zawaba.
Me that's Minia.
China, me know China.
Oh, me country bubel.
Tell me.
Your friend is saying. You should know.
Watch me, bro. Have you been nominated this year?
I have one nomination for Artist of the Year.
Okay.
Gospel Artist of the Year. Yeah.
Are there hopes?
Yeah, a lot of hopes. I mean, 5 years in the industry. Last year, I think we did tremendously well. We churned out a great album called Heal Our Land. We did many gigs here and abroad as well. I was privileged to represent Ghana on an international African platform in South Africa for Halal Africa, which was good for Ghana. I think it was the first time a Ghanaian was on that platform. The platform was for artists doing well across the globe, coming on the African soil to record. We did a lot, won some awards in the year in retrospect, and did some great. We did Agape Carnival, which is like the biggest gathering of young people in the nation. So yeah, I have high hopes, hoping that I win this one.
Who else apart from you are you hoping should take an award home today?
I think that all six of us, Diana Hamilton, Joe Metal, MOG, who else? My good self, and forgotten the last person, MOG. I think all of us have done tremendously well in the year in retrospect. Apart from my good self, I would wish that Celestine Donko, if I don't win, I would wish that Celestine Donko wins. Yeah.
Let me ask this. Every year, apart from this year, we see the likes of Shatta Wale, Stonebwoy. You've watched yesterday, or you were here yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday's vibe and today's vibe. Do you think that the absence of these two artists, Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy, is actually causing a lot of harm to the VGMAs this year?
I don't think so. Let's not forget that COVID-19 is here, and so we don't have audiences in there to vibe off and jive off our music, and the energy will never be the same because there are no audiences, just nominees and a few industry people, so it's not going to be the same. I don't think that the absence of Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale should take a big toll on the awards generally, because we still worked. Musicians still churned out music. Musicians still gigs. They still did all that we should do as musicians. And so we are worth celebrating. We have to celebrate our music. I mean, I'm not saying that they don't add up to the music fraternity and the music industry. They do, but when you take them out, people still do the music, and so we should still celebrate our music in spite of anything.
Charlie, I don't want to hold enough. I'm sure you have to go and do other stuff. But before you go, those out there watching you, what message do you have for them?
Please keep on celebrating Ghanaian music, supporting Ghanaian music. I'm hoping that our support for the arts and the music would soar even from here. Comparatively, if you compare what happens in other jurisdictions, even in Africa, our support for the music especially it's a bit low, and I'm hoping that Ghanaians will get hooked on Ghanaian music. The more I'm hoping that going forward, policy makers will look into policies like local content policy for our media, so that we can our music can soar.
I wanted to let go, but since you came in with this local policy, you've heard the NPP's manifesto for the creative arts. Do you think it's worth it?
I think politicians have taken the industry for granted for a long time. Not just the industry, even I'm talking about the Ministry of Arts and Culture. We have downplayed the potential of arts and culture in Ghana for a long time. I mean, we keep saying that the arts and culture, the creative arts, is what's going to export our Ghanaian, our culture to the world, and we keep shoving it to the back burner. And I wonder if there's going to be any government that's going to pay much attention to the creative arts industry that it deserves, the attention that it deserves.
So far, that means that no government, since the likes of Nkrumah,
they've done seeming stuff, but not stuff that will revolutionize the creative arts industry. I mean, let's just go into a little bit of the NPP manifesto. Where are the theaters?
the 3 theaters.
Where are they? Can we pinpoint them and say these are what the promises they made to the creative arts industry?
But they mentioned 3. They said there's one at the
Have you been there?
Personally, I haven't been there.
Have you seen it?
But yes, colleagues have gone there. They've said, especially with the Kumasi one, they keep saying that there's one there, but is
it the how do you call it, the cultural center we are talking about, or there's actually a theater in Kumasi? I'm from Kumasi, so and I go to Kumasi almost every month. So I don't know which theater they are talking about. I've not been to Koforidua, and I don't know if they have it in Koforidua, but I overheard Arnold and Co talking about it on the radio, and speaking to the fact that they exist on paper, but they don't exist in reality. I think that governments going forward must pay some attention to the creative arts industry. It has the potential to shift our economy. I remember when Obua was in office, there was a survey that was done, and a lot was said about the potential of the music industry and the creative arts industry, and as at this point, it contributes less than 1%.
Then before
of the total GDP. Yeah.
Yes, that means that the MPP offered 3 things: the studios, the theaters. They also came with establishing 3 studios at 3 advantage. That one too. Are you saying that is not necessary?
What is necessary right now, if you ask me, will be to legislate or a policy for local content especially in our media. I've been privileged to travel around. South Africa, I understand, has 80-20, 80 local content, 20 foreign content. I think same applies to Nigeria and a couple of other countries where we have seen their local industry breakthrough. One of the biggest industries when it comes to music is the Nigerian industry. Then you can mention the likes of South Africa and co. It is imperative. It is imperative that we do such a thing so that our local music and our local arts can break through here. I remember when Kofor instituted the Friday Wear thing. It helped us come to terms with our African selves. And from then on, we are hooked on. Yes, we are hooked on it. Just like Nigerians starve their people of foreign rice, and now Nigerians think that their rice is the best in the world. So there's nothing to compete with what they have, and so they have all the time, all the energy to invest in what they have. If we do not do that for our music and for our arts industry, we kill it. I think that going forward, the best any government, anybody would ever do for the look for our industry, our Ghanaian music industry, is to legislate and say we're doing 80% Ghanaian content on all our media, TV, radio, newspapers, and all of those things. It will help our industry grow.
Thank you very much. I think we've had a lengthy conversation. You have to go, and then I'm sure you give me the opportunity to sit one-on-one. I need to come to your house.
We'll talk.
Thank you very much. Charlie.